Jasmine, give it to you.
Okay, day 1, survival with the Webbers and Jasmine. So here we go, and Hannah is over there. Right now, we are looking where we're gonna build a shelter. More like a raised bed that we could all sleep on. So this is the first 5 minutes.
Yes.
Stay tuned.
Step on that down there.
Right here?
Oh, look at you. Down here at the Y right there. There you go. There. The start of our bed.
Okay.
Man, look at this. Woo, go Jasmine! Mortius or Morticia or guy or girl.
Another man's trash. If I find bait, it's on. I suggest Mortius Gage for the dead turtle. This would be like a reality TV show. Toby. What do you want to name our pet turtle?
I don't have any suggestions.
Just first thing pops in your mind.
Brooklyn High.
Hey Mama,
We're good though right here.
what would you suggest us naming our dead turtle?
Gator bait.
I like it. D-Ed. This is our dead turtle pet. I think we've agreed on the name.
It's gator bait.
Gator bait. It's hot.
Alright, well it's on. So this is my first time ever trying to make a fire with flint and steel. I watched a YouTube video. They made it look really easy. We're gonna see how this goes. So apparently, I'm supposed to take this notch and shave off some of this. Because this is supposed to have magnesium under it. Let's see. Oh, that might work better. They said this was like a little shaving notch, but it's not working the best. Okay. Now, in the video, they made this nice little pile of magnesium shavings.
You already got scratched.
Yeah. Okay, don't know how much magnesium we need. So now, how do we do this? How'd they do it, Sayla, on that video?
That.
Oh. Now how do we do this? Okay, maybe I need to move this out here.
Yeah, I think they did it off and then they put it in the bag.
Alright. Okay, so maybe some more, it's got magnesium in the stick. Here. Which way's mine?
Yeah, that.
Huh?
We're going to snake. We need.
Oh, this. That.
Bye.
Okay, I'll go home.
Yeah, we're going to move this. Okay.
think you had. Yeah. If this don't work, don't just run. Please don't. I need a stick. A large. Give me that. See that pointed thing right there? Yeah, that'd be so much better. And that.
Sorry.
Yeah, it's getting ready.
Guess I do this. Good job.
Fearless snake killer.
Oh, mama. Hey. You get in the water?
Yeah, where was you going, Taylor?
Away? You told me to run.
You know that
I
most
can't
probably
run in
ain't gonna work too good. Huh.
How do you get this started? I get lots of sparks. What do you do?
Where's the magnesium part?
It's on this whole strip right here, I think. Like it, and I can scrape that off to do
So-
some more too.
Okay, so does this strike or does this strike?
That's the striker.
Okay, so this, you just scrape this stuff off. That's gonna light it.
Okay.
See that?
Yeah. And then you get close, like right in it.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I don't think the moss is gonna work.
Yeah, I
Moss
think we
is
need to
too
get
green.
pine needles.
You gotta have something.
Let's,
what
let's
else you
try these crumbly leaves here. Let's just crumble them.
got? Any more than that? Sweating.
That's why we need a nice warm fire, Sarah. Because then we'll feel cooler when we walk away from it.
It will eventually go, maybe. This is not working.
I can go find some pine needles.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's go on a pine needle then. Sure.
Yeah.
That's totally cool.
I poked myself.
Huh?
Yeah, so we're going to look for pine trees for mosquito repellent and to start the fire. We see some right over there. So,
Pull, Jasmine. You pull.
She women.
Yeah.
Hercules of the forest.
Watch the ants.
yeah, there's lots of ants.
Alright, push it that way. That way, so you're all in here. Alright.
Multitask. You can smoke and hatchet at the same time. Break these up into little guys.
This is lighter pine. Oh, this video, it is so funny. Who are we gonna show this? I mean, are we gonna go up at church and like show it to the church? Is that what we're doing here?
I don't know. I mean, it could just be for us. For
Showing the
families.
world.
We're in God's country. Using our God-given talents here.
Right? Ones that we know we have and ones that we don't even know we have yet. As yet to be undiscovered. Or
Right.
as yet to be discovered. Undiscovered, as yet to be discovered.
I'm gonna put these
Here,
on
you
top
want
of
this
the
first?
pine. No, we're gonna need the pine
Okay.
on top. I would wait till we get it kind of lit. And then we'll get some more
Okay.
that work pretty well. Doing our whole fire making experience. In case anyone wants to know how to do this. And I'm gonna be leaking this magnesium right on top of this pine. And just so y'all know, we're gonna have quite a bit of this magnesium stuff.
Okay. Yeah, we lost our magnesium.
Yeah, we sure did.
Here, what if we start it on here, just like where you lit your cigarette? And so it's like a base where it's not going to drop down.
Yeah.
Let's try that.
Okay, well, we gotta get our little.
Okay, let's get our little shavings here.
We're obviously not good at this magnesium stuff, are we? This may be a process.
They made it look so easy on YouTube, I swear.
Oh my gosh. Ah, more magnesium.
Okay.
Try this. Yeah. Look at that thing messing with my knife. I wonder if this will be better.
Probably.
Yeah. Oh, the wind's gonna blow away our magnesium. That wind blows so away. We have quite a bit right there.
Ready? Flip this around. Oops, I don't want to kill it. Yeah.
Should you smother it, Mom?
No, I didn't mean to. I was going to drop a couple and I ended up,
Yeah.
it fell.
Yeah.
In my excitement and fervor. Darn me. It's fine, it's fine. Okay.
Alright, you ready?
Okay.
We just let burn what's there. That's not what's burning though. It's just not catching fire very well. Wait. I need a pine strip. Go, baby, fire.
Oh,
Oh, I need the pine. Where's the pine?
I don't know where that went.
I need to do my little pine stick. Up here.
What did I do?
I want to go play in the water.
Go for it, say.
So whenever you take the fire
You have plenty
started.
of time. Just remember, if you get wet, you're wet.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Right. I'll wait till the fire started.
So you have a place to dry off. Is this all pine?
Yes.
Let's do that.
Be careful. Alright, are you ready? So keep that piece. You see that piece? Hold that piece while I'm trying to light this. And if you see fire,
Yeah, put it on.
put that, just hold it on there.
Okay.
Yeah. See? Now we got it. Now that's fire.
Mhm.
Where's the fire?
Sorry.
Oh, here's it. Tons. Yeah, let's scrape some more off. Alright, hold on.
Oh, darn fire.
Let it catch. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to do it underneath this. Underneath it. But I'm going to catch it on fire. Y'all just give me a minute, okay? No, that's forward.
You've been filming the whole time?
Not the whole cut, but most of it. Alright,
Oh,
I'm
I
going
don't
to
want to waste up on.
We got it!
Finally! Team effort.
Definitely. So I'm putting the bandana. If I can get it down, I can. Do I just tuck it all the way in there?
No, you need like
Okay.
a cup, like a base of the bandana.
That's what I was gonna try and do.
Like this coffee thing.
Now I
We're making a water filtration.
Can we not record this? I can't get. Now that we got the video. So we're gonna test this out and see if it works. But what's supposed to happen is the charcoal is supposed to catch any chemicals in the water.
You can put more charcoal in there.
And then next, so that's at the bottom. And then next, we put sand in to catch any of the smaller things that come through. So we're doing a whole bunch of layers and we'll see if this works. And then we add grass on top to get all the bigger stuff out of it. And hopefully this will drain into our pot and filter it.
Okay,
Is my hope.
girls, gonna pour some water.
It's an experiment. So that water right there is from the lake. Man, okay, please work. Just pour out.
Well, it's a little cleaner looking. It's pretty brown when it starts.
Now it comes out the bottom. So now we've got some bigger stuff, smaller stuff, and then chemical stuff, and then the old. So it's pretty. And then the even smaller stuff goes through the banana. So it's pretty good system.
Yeah, that water's a lot cleaner. Really hot.
Don't let it spill.
Oh, that's hot.
Look.
Burnt my shirt.
Thanks.
Okay, so our first day, we're already dying of thirst. Boiled our water, we are waiting for it to cool in the water. We put our big pot in the water to cool and it is still really hot and we are thirsty. However, look what God sent us. A completely unopened bottle of water. We are gonna now share it. Who wants to open it and take the first drink? How do I reverse this? Nope, nope, no I can't.
Go ahead, Javin.
It's alright. Just go ahead.
Go ahead.
Let's go.
I'm just gonna go because we're thirsty.
Looks fun.
That's really good. One more.
One more.
Good job. Good job, Heather.
I did my hunting and gathering for today.
That's good. Huh? Good stuff. Mom, you look like you're dying. All right, do we all get a little bit more?
So those are.
Okay, just drink all of it. Don't drink all of it. Just get a little bit.
So, at this point, this is our bed. Right behind it, we made like this kind of pallet off the ground with 2 logs and branches across and then a bunch of branches on top. And I've pretty much determined laying on it that it is so much more comfortable than laying on fish hooks or broken glass or burning coals or shards of rock, maybe. It's, you know, it's quite comfortable compared to all of that. And I only got a slight rash when I got up laying on all of the branches. So the girls are out there trying to fish for our dinner. We now have some boiled clean water we've been drinking. Now we just need something to eat. There isn't really much here in the woods to forage. We're gonna get some pine needles in a minute, but really we're just hoping we catch some fish. So yay, awesome.
Yeah.
This is Hannah.
No.
She's finder of the grubs.
Her name's Grubby.
That's Grubby, finder of the grubs. More water on to boil to disinfect with our bed pallet right there in the background.
I just keep spilling it. It's so good. It's way better than the coffee one.
Trekking through the woods to go find a bunch of turtle nests in the sand. So, Hannah thought I was gonna sing at the last segment, and I totally disappointed her. I didn't sing, so I'm gonna sing. Since we're gonna go find turtles. Turtles, turtles, I love turtles. Turtles, turtles, I love turtles. Turtles, turtles, I love turtles. 'Cause turtles and me, we're friends, you see. Turtles, turtles. Everybody join in now. Turtles, turtles, turtles and me. We found here on this beach all these little hatched nests with turtle eggs. They hatched out, really crawled right into the water over here. And try a hand at fishing down here and see what we get. I'm going to take you on a tour of our camp for the first night here. So right here I have some cooked pine needles that we steeped in water to make pine needle tea. So the pine needles are also very edible if we are in a pinch, which we kind of are. We haven't caught any fish yet. These are our jugs we're storing our pine needle tea in currently in our filtered water. So we were able to find kind of a used whiskey bottle that we figured was pretty antiseptic because of the little leftover alcohol in it. So we rinsed that out with some boiled water and we put in our pine needle tea in there. And then we have my coffee thermos. So you can either have whiskey flavored pine needle tea or coffee flavored pine needle tea. But the pine needle tea is actually quite enjoyable. It's like this citrusy flavor for pine needle tea. So then, right here, oh, what'd you get?
Didn't catch anything. I found a trap.
Ooh, she found a trap, so we might catch something now. Yeah. So this is camp. This is where we have our fire, and we're boiling our water in there. We have a bucket nearby in case anything gets out of hand, so we can pour water on it. Here's our pallet. As you can see, we're here in the woods. There's a freeway through the woods that goes over the bridge right there. And then here's all the water. However, tomorrow we may explore and go to that sandy area where we found all the turtle eggs, and we might camp out there tomorrow night and see how that goes, because that's kind of like a beach and you can't hear the traffic when you're there. So that's pretty awesome.
There's 2 live crawfish in there too.
Ooh, we can cook them.
Yeah, the dead one you don't want to eat, but
Okay.
there's 2 pretty good live ones.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah.
So crawfish it is for dinner tonight. Yay!
I'm definitely eating the crawdad. I'm hungry.
I'm okay eating pine nuts, so you can eat crawdad.
We're in my campsite.
Okay. It's kind of weird. I don't know what time it is. We've been trying to catch fish, but nothing's biting. They're just taking our bait. And we went swimming. I'm still really sore. This is weird. I'm not good at this. Bye. Okay. So, hello. This is awkward. I can't do this. Okay. Let me think. Okay. Okay. So this is our first day. It is 7:01. The highway's just like right there, so we can hear all the cars. But we went further down that way, and there's a beach. And saw a bunch of turtle eggs everywhere, and it was really cool and really pretty. And we hung out there for a while. Couldn't hear the cars. It was awesome. So far first thing we did the first thing we did was we made a big bed with big logs and branches, and then we put leaves and things over them, and then we're gonna put some moss over that. And that'll be our bed. I laid on it earlier and it's not very comfortable, and Jasmine is looking at me. Okay, and yeah, so we have our fire, and we've been collecting water and putting it through a filtration system and boiling it, and drinking that. We were drinking one that tastes kind of like coffee water. The other one tastes a little bit like whiskey. It's a big whiskey bottle. So we've been trying to fish for a while. We found a fishing line and hook and a thingamabobber, put it together, and we're using grubs as bait, but we haven't caught anything yet. Jasmine and I went out and something kept taking all of our bait. And so then, yeah, so Kim found some crawfish in a trap, and then we found another line, so we just hung the line up, and we're gonna eat. There are 2 crawfish that are alive that we're gonna eat, and we're using the third one instead as bait for some fish that we hung in the water, and then for the trap. So hopefully we catch something with those, or Miss Kim, and she's looking again. Okay, anyways, Miss Kim is gonna go out, I think, and try and get whatever keeps stealing our bait, and I'm really, really, really hungry, so I hope she gets it, because I'm hungry, and I'm really hungry. Alright, peace out. Okay, I guess this experience so far is really cool. I like being outside the whole time. We went swimming earlier, it was really fun. We haven't caught any like food yet, so I'm not really hungry yet, but I'll be hungry tomorrow, so I don't know, we might not eat tonight. So, but it's really fun just hanging out with everyone and doing stuff outside, so yep. Okay, so it's my turn. This is the things I love to do, so I kind of love it. But I really thought I would catch more fish. No, too hot. They're definitely not in the shallow water right now. But I put a line out over an overhanging tree down. I found a fish trap that had a dead crawfish in it and 2 live ones. We're gonna get the girls to eat the live ones. And I used the dead one for bait. And I really am surprised with Heather and the 2 girls. Like, Heather has, like, she's got a whole big pile of firewood that she collected. Sayla and Hannah are going out into the water fishing with Jasmine, wade fishing. So it's really cool. It's really cool. So they have surprised me. I really thought it was going to be a girly type situation, but I'm pleasantly surprised. Alright, so I want to talk about my highs and my lows so far since we've been here. I think a high absolutely has been to get to know Kim and Jasmine better and hang out with my girls. There's the Dawson girls, and I've really been wanting to do kind of like this survival trip for a long time. So I think another high is being able to learn all of the things that I've been wanting to learn as far as how to survive, how to do a fire with flint and steel. I've never done that yet. Catching our own dinner, making pine needle tea, making a pallet out of branches on the ground and sleeping under the stars. I think that's all really a high for me. Just this experience to be able to get out in nature and experience that alone time that my soul craves. And I think a low has been probably when I got really super dehydrated earlier today when I was sweating like crazy and we still didn't have a fire built and we didn't have any water to drink, and I was feeling really lightheaded and it was hard to breathe. So that was probably a low. I realized I could have almost panicked because I couldn't breathe and because I was so thirsty and so hot, and so just learning how to work through that and calm my mind down to know I'm gonna be okay, we're gonna get all this stuff made and done, was really helpful. Peace out. So this is Kim roughing it right here. This is I serve stuff.
Yeah, that Greg is just messing with me about.
So they have declared it fairly comfy, our pallet that we made. With our branches, our 2 logs at the bottom, all of our branches running across, then all of our leaves, then moss on the top.
I think it looks great. Does that not look great?
It looks fantastic.
Yeah.
If anybody says differently, they're fired.
Yeah.
So what do you think, girls? What's the verdict?
Definitely asleep.
That's comfy.
It's pretty comfortable, but there are flies everywhere.
Yeah.
So once I put on my long sleeve stuff, I'll be fine.
I think it looks great. This is our whiskey. Our
Pine needle.
pine needle infused water. That's our whiskey.
Any thoughts on that, Hannah? That we're drinking pine needle whiskey?
Jack Daniel's special.
This is Fred, our new snail.
Yep, he's our new pet now.
We were gonna eat him.
But we decided to keep him as a
He's
pet.
too cute.
Aww. He's a little cutie pie. Hi, Fred.
Wanna hold him?
Sure.
It feels so weird. It does. I don't want to hurt him. That was so quick. I don't want to hurt him. I'm shaking too much too. It feels so weird. I'm shaking like crazy. Once you just hold him enough, he'll come out.
Sarah shaking while holding Fred.
Oh, do you have mosquito bites? Yeah, I know. I've been getting bit by mosquitoes. She didn't catch anything. I know, I don't know how to do this. Are those the fish eggs? No. Yeah. Is that the, I guess, I don't know. There's that one and then there's the one in the red bucket. Okay. Red bucket's the feisty one. Alright. Come here. You alive?
Yes, alive. This is tucked in there.
It's like we can pour it on the ground. Yeah. There we go. Just throw them in?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, that guy's a fighter.
Here, I'll just what you're doing. Look at him. So, are we gonna grab him or just pour him in?
Just pour 'em in.
This
Oh, yeah.
is-
Because that guy's going to pinch you.
go do, go do.
He doesn't really like the hot water.
There you
He's
go.
being parboiled.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's get him in the heat so they go faster.
And it tastes
yummy
feels so
though.
bad for them. I know. Oh, slowly getting boiled to death.
You want to record that process or not? Bottle's rough, but the water was clean in it.
Right?
Blue, green ones, red ones.
So we've been here for 38 hours.
38.
And we've eaten nothing because of Rambo.
Not true. We've eaten cooked pine needles. They've been offered. And pine needle
I'm not
tea.
eating pine needles.
And I got 2 crawfish.
We're gonna have to
We
share
got 5
between
people.
5 people.
She's lost it. Don't know what's going on over there. Man, it looks like she's having fun. Yeah, crawfish up. Or 2 crawfish. Baby lobsters. There you go. Big guy. Okay. There you go. We got our crawfish.
Our supper.
Our dinner.
Okay, Jasmine's
That's
going to
really
show
hot.
us
It's hot. I
how
don't know if we can
to
do it, Mom.
wait until it cools down and then eat a crawfish,
You're really
aka crawdad.
Or crayfish.
So, that'd be crawfish time.
That's what we're gonna eat. Shells are right up in there. Okay. We get a tiny bit of meat. What's in here? The brain. Wait, the brain's in. Yeah, like in there. Like whenever you take that off, you like suck it right there. Like that. Alright, so does someone get the brain, someone get the tail?
Why is there brain in their tail?
No, the brain's
here.
not in the tail. It's
Oh.
like in there.
Gotcha.
And you can eat the claws too, so I mean, I'm just gonna watch what you do. And then we'll do this. Like this? I don't know. Like just like this.
And then bend it down.
Mmm. Boom.
Good job.
Set that down. And just like peel the sides off. Cool. I think I'm gonna eat soft.
You guys look so miserable over there. You're just staring like, oh my God, food, food, food.
This is for supper then. Okay, do you not eat that? Can you eat this part? Yeah, you can eat it. Okay.
And just split it in half?
So this for you guys. Yeah, this one's
for y'all.
Okay,
And then
Oh,
also
there you
you guys can get the claws and the brain. of
okay.
this one.
Thank you,
Yeah,
it's
this
very
is
generous
y'all.
of you.
You're welcome.
Okay, go for it.
Oh, wait, we gotta figure out how we're gonna ration this out between
Okay.
us. So, you want to split in half? So, do you want to take this off right now? I would rather. Can you split it?
eating the crawfish.
It's not bad. Actually, it's good.
Actually, it's pretty good.
It's really good. I don't want to eat gum.
Kim likes sucking the brains.
Tastes good. Good taste.
Hannah, what do you think?
Tastes like shrimp.
Tastes like shrimp.
It kind of does, yeah.
Dirty shrimp.
Yeah.
Dirty.
I don't know.
Daring Sailor is going to eat the brains.
Well, I mean, Kim just ate them. She likes
Yep.
them. Can't get it. I'm scared. You know what? What if I do? Me? No, you just like suck the juice out. But there wasn't any juice.
Wait, but is this meat though?
Yeah. You want to eat that? You can. Suck it.
I'll show you a little bit. We just feasted on our 2 crawdads. Awesome. We'll finish it off with some whiskey pine needle tea.
So it's 6:31 right now. I just got up. Didn't get very good sleep last night. I don't think anybody did because bed is somewhat comfortable, but kind of went back and forth between the ground and the bed and soaking the fire and doing all that. So yeah, we went to bed at about 9 last night. I don't know what time I fell asleep. Kind of was like I slept for an hour maybe, and then woke up, and yeah. But I did get sleep. I am glad about that one. So I think soon we'll go fishing or something, see if we can get some breakfast. I'm not sure, but yeah, it's really pretty out here though.
Good morning. That was probably the toughest night I've ever experienced in my life. I don't know if I could exactly call that sleep by any means. I could call it more like torture. I think it'd be really effective actually if we did this to our terrorists. But this, through the night, like all of the padding just fell through all of the sticks, and I laid there just because I didn't want to sit on the ground. But
We slept on the ground.
yeah,
I slept on the ground for like 2 hours. And then we went back up on the bed.
Yeah, me and Jasmine slept on the ground.
Where I was, it was kind of like a little hammock, so it wasn't bad on my back. But I couldn't go on my side, and that's the only place I could sleep. So I had a dilemma.
What was your experience, Jasmine?
It wasn't good.
Tell me, Kim, your thoughts through the night.
It was horrible. I couldn't sleep at all. Then we got on the ground, still couldn't sleep because I felt every twig. Okay. Every stick. And every bone. That's it. I'm done.
And then I ain't got no coffee.
And I think like every little bug bite and every once in a while it'd be a really sharp sting. And then I'd think, oh, wow, I think something really poisonous just bit me and my hand's probably going to swell up and I might go into anaphylactic shock. And then a happy thought hit me because then I thought, oh, that might be better than sleeping on this bed. So maybe I might get to go to the hospital to go home.
Alright. Gonna go find some bait. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna try and go fishing, and I'm using a baby snake as bait, so we'll see if I get anything. Awesome. Okay, so Hannah, Jasmine, Kim, and I all just went fishing over there by the side of the bridge. Yeah, I'm videoing it.
I knew you would.
Yeah, so something was stealing all of our bait and took all of it. We thought maybe it was a catfish, but then caught a bit of turtle too. I don't know. So we ran out of bait. So when we were passing down going that way on the road, there was armadillo roadkill. So Hannah and Miss Kim went back to it and got all of our bait from the dead armadillo, and then went back and we still didn't catch anything. So now we're back at camp and we're gonna, there it is. Yummy. Armadillo.
Put this in the trap.
We're gonna put it in the trap, put it on a line, and see if we catch anything. Hopefully quickly, because I'm hungry. So, yeah!
So, Sayla just had a bite, and everyone freaked out.
And we lost it.
Because I was a catfish. It actually got on. It was our first one. And then yeah, I didn't know what to do.
Hopefully he's still around. He didn't get the bait. So yeah.
Why are you recording now? I want McDonald's.
There's the highway. And we were just fishing like 20 minutes ago. And we think a turtle ate all of our bait. Damn, it's so cute. So what's the list again?
Taco Bell, McDonald's, Subway, Chick-fil-A.
Yeah, and Burger King.
Gotta go to all of them.
Gotta go to
Subway
all of
might
these
be close
places.
though.
Subway. Too much physical contact.
We're gonna get a little bit from each.
Mm.
We're done here. So I'm hungry.
Fries from McDonald's. Burritos and tacos from Taco Bell.
No, fries from Chick-fil-A for me.
From Chick-fil-A.
Yeah, Chick-fil-A.
They have good
Ice
fries.
cream from McDonald's for
Yeah,
you
ice
guys.
cream from McDonald's is good. Oh. And what are we gonna get from Burger King?
Burger.
Oh yeah,
Big old burger.
burger.
Huge burger.
Yeah.
Usually I can only eat like a burger and french fries.
Oh wait, and then
I
Sonic.
feel like I could eat so
Don't forget Sonic
Iced tea.
drinks. No, I don't want iced tea. I want a different
They
thing.
have really good strawberry shakes.
They have good
Okay, we're
shakes
gonna
and
get
like
drinks
slushies
from
and
Sonic,
stuff.
burger from Burger King, fries from Chick-fil-A, ice cream from McDonald's.
The big
And this, oh, and burritos from.
Burritos and tacos from Taco Bell.
Here we go.
I love big burritos. So good.
Fish sounds pretty nice too. If I can get one. I think I got caught in a branch.
Good job. Alright. Y'all want to go out that way? Behind us?
My mouth is so dry.
What? You keep recording. Boring. Yes.
Nothing on this line. Stole the bait.
Turn around. Oh wait, hold on. Your foot. Yeah, I think that was what was on you earlier, Sayla, that I picked off. Okay, turn around. No, wait.
Oh, there's a huge one.
Got leeches all over us.
Turn around.
done with this leg.
Turn around with this leg. So these girls just hung out in the lake fishing for a while, and they all came out, and they were covered with a bunch of leeches all over their legs and feet. So now they're gonna have to go kind of strip and check to see if leeches are anywhere else. But they're all over. We've picked off dozens of them.
No fish. That includes me. That's very hard for me to say.
Rambo didn't catch
So
any.
you didn't catch any fish, Rambo, huh?
Yeah.
And I
no.
can't find any more grub.
She can't find no grub worms.
We could have eaten the leeches.
I'm not eating no leeches.
What? Nope.
They got leeches all over them, so now they're gonna dry. We've been 24 hours. We started out, what, 11 o'clock?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so that's 24 hours. We're packing up. We're going to eat at 5 different places and getting something to drink.
At which 5 different places? Let's see.
Oh, there's Chick-fil-A. What else?
Okay, Chick-fil-A, Burger King, McDonald's, Taco Bell, and Sonic, and there was one more place.
These girls think they're starving to death.
I mean, you just haven't eaten for 24 hours.
It's making me cry.
We're going to get a little bit from each, so... Jasmine is grumpy. And we cannot have Jasmine grumpy.
Grumpy face Jasmine.
That baby's got to eat, y'all. She wanted to be fed by a catfish so we could leave.
Well, yeah, I mean, I had the same thought. I was like, if I got bit by something poisonous while I was sleeping, you know, we could go.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
I'm not
Like,
that desperate.
I was already thinking that when you said, what happens if we go to the bathroom and we get bitten by a snake? I was like, then we gotta leave.
Yeah.
Are you serious?
It's like if I start like throwing up, but like nothing comes out, we can just leave.
We can just leave.
What would that look like?
Hurling?
Like
Dry hurls?
yeah.
That's the worst.
Surprisingly, like I'm hungry, but I'm not.
Starving.
Yeah, I'm not
Yeah.
starving.
Mm-mm.
And I really like
I'm
food,
just
and I eat a lot of
really
it.
hungry.
I'm starving.
I think because we're just hot
Jasmine thinks she's
and
starving.
sweaty.
I don't think
and
you're starving. Give it.
Give
week,
it 3
maybe.
days.
A week. Yeah.
Well, how long is it you can go without food?
Mm.
A while.
A week. Like 7 days. It's 3 days for water and I think 7 days for food.
You can go actually
go
quite a
long.
bit longer.
I know.
than
On that show, they went 14 days without
You
food.
can go like.
you can go up to like a month
Yeah.
without food.
That's not happening.
I
It's
think
not
after
healthy,
7
but you
I
could
think-
do it.
After 7 days, your body starts
Eating your muscle.
cannibalizing.
It does,
Starts
but your body
eating
will live
yourself.
for a month, so it'll
Right.
start eating your muscle tissue and different things like that if you don't get things.
Exactly.
But you'll still live.
It's kind of crazy to think that we can only
If
go
we-
3 days without water, or we
we were-
die.
Yeah.
If we were really
Yeah, this is
desperate,
one
we
day
could just
down
go eat
without
the rest of
water,
that fresh wreck.
Oh, armadillo. Yeah. Eat the
No,
roadkill?
we're not gonna go eat.
I'm not eating that.
I actually seriously considered it. I thought about it.
It's super fresh.
It really is.
It is really fresh. Didn't even smell.
Jasmine, would you eat it?
No.
Why?
I want McDonald's.
If I cooked it and wrapped it in a McDonald's wrapper, would you eat it?
I mean, if
should've
you're
seen
really
it
starving, you
When we
probably
were
eat
getting
it.
it, the skin, it just pulls apart and then like bunches back. It's literally like real skin. It's weird.
An armadillo? You ain't never seen an armadillo up close?
I've never touched one.
Really?
I've
No.
never touched wreck. So
Because there aren't armadillos in
Nothing
Washington.
dead.
They aren't any near where we live, so we don't really see them.
Yeah, we used to go on the four-wheelers when we lived in Centerville. We'd look for armadillo holes and pull them out of their hole. We'd just go armadillo hunting.
Would you eat them?
No, we just throw them in the back because it's just fun.
And then what do you do with them?
I don't know, they jump out when we was going to look for more.
It's like the whack-a-mole game.
Yeah. When we lived in Centerville, one came in the house. It was just crazy. It's cool. It's fun. You don't want to ever do that with raccoons, though, just so you know. They're not very nice.
Yeah. We've had them walk in our house, raccoons.
Raccoons, they're not nice.
Fred's still in
They
They'll
don't do
tear
anything.
you up.
I mean, as long as you respect them, they respect you.
Right?
They would come and eat our food on the cat food on the porch and
Really?
hang out. The cats would sit in a big circle all around the raccoon while it ate. Like they kept their distance. And
Really?
they'd respect it, let it finish eating, and then it would walk away, and then the cats would all come in.
Y'all know that video of the raccoon that got the cotton candy and he goes to wash it and it dissolves and he's so sad?
No.
It's the
It's just in the
saddest
video.
video.
He gets this. They keep feeding this raccoon like cotton candy, and he goes to wash it because they washed all their food, and it just disappears. And he keeps looking at his hands in the water.
So sad.
That's sad.
Oh, is Fred doing okay?
I don't know. Is he dead?
No, he's not dead.
He's dead. Okay, there he goes.
There you go, Fred. Fred might need a cooler place to go.
Yeah, let's go release him.
Fly somewhere. Give me the dirt. Could put him down.
Jasmine, thank God for Fred last night.
after Fred. Fred kept her going.
Remember
So-
when we were praying? And just think we were gonna get Sayla to eat him.
Oh.
They brought him back for me to eat him. I'm
Look.
not gonna eat Fred.
Fred!
Fred!
I'm sorry.
Oh no. It's
Is
okay.
this shell okay?
Yeah. He'll get all that nastiness off. Go, let him go
I think we
somewhere.
traumatized him.
No.
Oh.
Okay, let's go put him back.
We'll give him a little drop of water and put him on a nice leaf in a cool place.
I want to go nowhere.
What'd she say?
She said I don't want to go anywhere.
She's being very lazy. It's lack of food. She gets very cranky.
I am hungry and dehydrated.
And dehydrated.
It's because she won't drink the pine needle tea we're making.
No.
It's like a luxury drink. I bet you that's an exotic food for people.
She won't like it. She just don't like it. She won't drink it. She's very picky.
Talk to me about her pickiness.
So bad. Her pickiness is so bad. I have to buy special things for her.
Like what kind of special things?
Takis and Chef Boyardee in a can. Like, what? Eat food, girl. And if I make this thing, like a whole meal, she'll just eat the mashed potatoes because she really loves mashed potatoes.
My girls love mashed
What?
potatoes.
Or eat. She's too picky.
The Fred release program over there. Somewhere. Where'd they go? Can't see them on the camera. I don't know. They disappeared. I can't see them through there.
Oh, Heather, you almost got in trouble.
About what you learned and then pass it back.
Oh.
Maybe it's something you learned.
How you turning around?
Oh.
On the way here.
I think so.
So what I've learned on this trip, it's too hot during the summer. We gotta do it during springtime or October. October is good too. And Heather really likes to clean up stuff. Like, so she came and gathered a whole bunch of bottles and she just likes to clean stuff. And she was really on top of the water. So that's how we got water. So I learned it's way too hot right now. All right, next person.
Mama, you want to go Heather?
Yeah,
if we can definitely. Oh, it's still recording.
I learned, if we can go with the tools to make a good water filter. I think I learned maybe bring a kayak in the summer so we can go to deeper water and fish. Maybe go to an area where there's more marshy plants to forage to eat. If we are in the summer and we can eat fish, that might work too. I learned I don't think I ever want to sleep on logs again with leaves masquerading as comfortable things, because it's not true. No. I learned that I really like hanging out with these people. I think if I had to survive with anybody, it would be with all of these amazing ladies. Best group ever to survive with.
Ooh, I look terrible. Okay. I liked the experience and doing all this stuff, but I think that next time really want to go in the spring or the fall or something that's not so hot, and then you can actually get food. Yeah, and a hammock. Bring a hammock. That'd be great.
We could have eaten roadkill.
Oh.
Okay, no.
Okay.
Hello. So this trip, for one, I learned how to fish, even if it was only like
the word is not working in my brain. But yeah, I did learn how to fish and do that. I learned how to eat a crawfish, and that it wasn't that bad. It's actually pretty good. It's hungry. I also learned that sometimes you can get hungry enough that you get desperate and you think about eating roadkill. That's when you should eat. But it's only been like 24 hours, so that's a lot. And I also learned I will never look at pine needles and lake water the same ever again.
I learned that I can't go that long without food, or I get cranky. And we should really come whenever it's not hot.
Oh yeah, we should come in the spring when we can get a whole bunch of food.
Yeah.
That would be lovely.
And laying
also, bone nails
oh yeah, and our like toenails, they got like yellow
from the water.
from the water.
Yeah.
And we got leeches. And sleeping on logs is not good, or the ground, that's not good either.
Last night I was so happy when morning came because I could finally like not have to try and sleep. It was great.
And we woke up at 6.
Yep. Got up at 6 o'clock.
I don't do that.
Neither do I. That's when the sun came up. So
And my mom is obsessed with coffee. So since she didn't get any, she got headaches.
yep.
Yeah.
That's some of our trip. But it was really fun.
And we found lots of friends.
Oh yeah. We got Gator Bay, Deanne,
Fred. They'll see about Fred.
Huh?
They'll see Fred.
And then what else did we get? Oh, we had more pets, friends.
I don't know.
Maybe it just seemed like more.
Fred,
remember.
G-Ed, Gator Bait, Jerry and Barry.
Oh
But
yeah,
we
Jerry and
ate
Barry.
them.
Yeah, we ate them. So
That doesn't really count.
yeah. And then we went to the beach yesterday, and we saw all the turtle eggs everywhere in the holes, and we went swimming there and went on a log, floated out there. That was really fun. It was a really fun trip. Besides being hungry,
And hot and dehydrated.
like I was hungry like an hour after we got there, and I'm still hungry. So yeah. And normally I usually get cranky too when I don't eat. So I'm surprised I'm not like wanting to kill people.
Yep, that's okay.
Okay, so I have to record this because Heather cannot drive and record. She scares people. Okay, so my nickname is Rambo. Heather, what's yours?
My nickname is Waterboy.
Okay. Hannah,
I'm Grub.
Grub.
Jasmine.
Mickey D.
Mickey D.
And Fishy.
Fishy and Salem. So we all have nicknames. Some fit, but actually they just fit us. They really do fit us.
Wait, we should tell how everyone got their nickname.
Okay, mine, how did I even get my nickname?
Before we
even started, they gave me the nickname of Rambo because I guess I just go camping all the time.
It's like tough chick with a knife in her boot.
Yeah, okay. And then Heather got hers because she was on top of the water.
That's right. We would have died yesterday if it wasn't for me.
That's right. So, and then Hannah, she caught like all the bait, like all the grub worms. So that's Grub. Jasmine is Mickey D's because she won't stop talking about McDonald's.
I'm hungry.
This one, yeah. And then Sayla, am I pointing that right?
Yeah.
Okay. And then Sayla is Fishy because she was so determined to catch a fish and eat, and actually lost a catfish because they had no idea what to do with it.
Well,
So
sad day. We tried so hard to catch the fish, but we didn't know what to do.
I don't even know what to say. Y'all say bye. Bye.
So you want to have some waffle fries? Sure. Go on. Yeah. Next we're going to Taco Bell, Burger King, and then McDonald's. All right. We got Taco Bell. There. We're wrapped it back up. We're waiting for Burger King. We got pineapple freeze too.
Enjoy at HyundaiofLufkin.com and start your digital deal by clicking on the